Hey there guys, this is Reckles with WTBGold, and last week we talked about how to make gold and with bracers and some of the thought process behind, why selling transmog is going to be so good coming into Legion. Well, since that video came out, Legion's here, we're awesome, things are starting to roll, and the wardrobe system is amazing. One of the things I wasn't expecting to sell as well as they are is shirts. So here is a guide on how to get every shirt in the game and make 1 billion gold. Now, before we start, I just want to say that this is going to be better if you're a tailor. Rather than just flipping the recipes, you can take them, learn them, and then just sell the shirts that you've now learned. Also, this is going to take a ton of cloth if you're a tailor, so here are some of the videos I've done on how to farm cloth. And finally, I want to give a big shout out to Elvine. He put a video out about making shirts and it gave me the inspiration. It's just a good idea, so props to Elvine. I'm just sharing the news. No ideas from Goldmakers are original. We're going to start off our lap in Darnassus in the crafting area where Elynna sells the orange Marshall shirt for like a couple silver. From there, go ahead and head on over to Stormwind, and as a rule of thumb, none of these shirts should ever sell or be posted for less than 100 gold. I recommend 200 to 500 gold if you're the only one on the auction house. But once you're in Stormwind, talk to a regular cloth supplier and you'll get the common gray shirt, the common white shirt, and the common brown shirt. Next, we're going to head over to Ironforge, but first, hop on over to Duskwood, and Danielle Zipstitch is over by the flight path in Duskwood, and she sells the recipe for the bright yellow shirt. Oh, and if you were wondering, she wears the shirt she's wearing is the Mistscape armor. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite top pieces in the game. I just haven't ever been able to make a transmog set around it. Next, head over to Ironforge. We're going to talk to Outfitter Eric. He sells the pink Mageweave pattern, the Lavender Mageweave pattern, and he sells all the tuxedo stuff. Now, the Horde is naturally a much less organized group of lesser races, so these are all spread out for the Horde. You need to talk to Millie in Undercity and Borya in Ogrimmar to get all these. And Eric's, Danielle's, and Elynna's recipes are all in limited supply, so if they're sold out on your realm, go ahead and just swap realms and see if another place has it. Next, from Ironforge, we're going to head over to Dalaran, use your ring or get a mage portal, and talk to Caradonna. She sells a whole bunch of stuff. She has filigreed shirts and filigreed doublets. These are the golden, amber, scarlet, cerulean, and ebon. And she also sells a whole bunch of Marshall shirts of various colors. These are all between 25 gold and 55 gold. It varies, there's no real rhyme or reason. But yeah, you can get all that here, and these sell for at least 200 gold each. While you're in Dalaran, head on over to Angelique Butler, the first aid supplier, and get the wound dressing and the antiseptic soaked dressing. These are pretty cute. They give you that no shirt look. They're little tube tops. And next we're gonna head over to the Caverns of Time, actually, but first take a quick detour up to the Argent Tournament. If you've gotten the rep from the Argent Tournament, you can buy the Ironforge, Darnassus, Gnomrigon, Stormwind, or Exodar doublet for 25 gold each, or you can get the Horde equivalent. Alright, from the Argent Tournament, head back to Dalaran, take the portal to the Caverns of Time, and in the Caverns of Time, go into the Escape from Durnhold instance. Now, in between Terran Mill and South Shore, there is a vendor completely hidden. His name is Thomas Yancey, or Thomas Yance, I'm not 100% sure, but he sells the Apprentice shirt, the Recruit shirt, the Acolyte shirt, and the Neophyte shirt. These used to be the starting shirts for the different races and classes, but now they're removed from the game and you can buy them from him. Good thing is that you can use them for transmog and you can put them up on the auction house. And now you're done with the lap. There are a few odds and ends you can get. The Brawler Guild has a ton of shirts, but those aren't, you can't sell those. But if you just want them for your collection while you're in Stormwind, stop by there and buy everything you can. There's also the Wrath of the Lich King World Drop recipes for the Lumberjack shirt and the Rustic Workman shirt. And one of the coolest ways to make gold, one of my favorites, is just queue up for Alterac Valley. If you kill Alliance NPCs in Alterac Valley, they have a chance of dropping the sleeveless t-shirt. This used to be a gray item, then it got bumped up to a white item, now it's a green item. So you can sell this, you can transmog it, and it just looks really cool. Right now, it's selling for a ton of gold. It's selling for like 4,000 or 5,000 gold. That price is going to go down in the future. So sell this right now, make as much money as you can. That's it, that's the guide. Subscribe if this was useful, share it with all your tailoring friends, or, you know, keep it to yourself and have it be your own little secret. And also, I have something for, I need a volunteer. I need someone to just do this method and just sell t-shirts for the next week. Just run this route, buy a bunch of stuff, sell a bunch of t-shirts, and let me know how much gold you make by the end of 7 days. If you want to volunteer, let me know in the comments. I'll talk to you guys soon.